Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm just going to do a review on some e.l.f. products I bought. And this is kind of the second lot of e.l.f. products the second haul that I've got. I'm quite obsessed with them at the moment because they're just so cheap, which is really cool. I have to apologise actually, by the way, the camera is really crap. My husband's gone away with a decent-ish, better, sorry, webcam. So I'm really sorry. This isn't the best, but I'll try and I'll just explain. I don't know. I'm just babbling. Anyway, I'm gonna start again. Anyway, right. Anyway, I'm just gonna go through what I've got and just give you my opinions on them. I've had them for like a couple of days now and just tried them out. So I've got a lot of them on, but you can't see because obviously because camera's naff. But anyway, right. The first thing I'm going to show you is the e.l.f. Tinted Moisturiser. This is an SPF 15. I opened this up and you're not going to be able to see this very well, but my nib was bent. Doesn't really matter, it still comes out, it just gets a little bit messy. I have emailed e.l.f. to let them know, but not heard anything back yet. So that was a bit disappointing, but the actual product I find is really good, and it smells really nice. So yeah, I mean this cost, I think it's £1.50. You don't get a huge amount of product, but for £1.50 I think it's fine. It's really good, I think, if you're going travelling or whatever. It's got SPF 15 in it, so you can just pop it in your bag. So yeah, I recommend that. I think it's pretty good. The next thing I got was the e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing powder. I'm really sorry, this is a crap camera. Never mind. So yeah, this is what you get. You get a bronzer. Ooh, sorry, that's a bronzer, and you get a blush. I was a bit worried because people said that the bronzer was a little bit too bronze, but to be honest, it blends in quite well, so you don't have to worry too much about that. The blusher is good as well. It's kind of like a pinky peach colour in between pinky peach, which is quite nice. It has got some sparkle to it, so if you're wanting something matte, this will be no good. But I think it's really good. I really like it. It comes with a huge mirror as well, and that's about £3.75. I think that's definitely worth buying. And the next thing I got was a blending eye brush. This is from the £1.50 range again, and it's not to the quality of obviously their studio line stuff, but it does the job. I was quite happy with it. It blends really quite nicely, feels quite nice, doesn't feel spiky or anything. Some of the bristles are a bit kind of sticking out a bit, but what do you expect for £1.50? So yeah, really happy with that. My next thing I got was the e.l.f. lip lock pencil. Sometimes I have problems that when I put my lipstick on, it kind of, sorry, you can't see me, it kind of comes out a little bit more than I wanted it to. So this kind of stops it, yeah, you know what I mean, stops it from sort of going elsewhere where keeps it all in. So I'm babbling again, I do apologise. So yeah, I found this really good, works. £3.75 again, and the end is like this. You can't see, can you? No. It's kind of like a waxy end. It's a bit bent as well. That's not the only thing that's bent, and I'll show you in a minute. The next thing was the e.l.f. Exact Lash Mascara. Now I got this because I have real trouble getting in right to the edge of my eyelashes with mascara, so I thought this would do the job. It's a tiny little one, but as you can see, it's bent again. So I was a bit gutted about that. I wasn't sure whether it's supposed to be like this, so I checked the website and it's straight. Maybe it kind of helps a little bit to put it on, but yeah, so it works okay. It does kind of get to the edge, and it works really well for your bottom lashes, and it actually works for your normal lashes as well. Makes them, doesn't volumize them or anything, kind of lengthens them. Um, so yeah, you don't get a lot of product, but you don't really need a lot if you're just using it for your bottom lashes. So yeah, yeah, I'd recommend that. I think that's okay. Does the job. Next thing I got was this Elf Plumping Lip Glaze. It's got one end, which is the actual lip gloss, and the other end, which is like the plumping stuff, which is good because they're separate. So if you want to use a different, you just don't want to use the plumper, you can use a different gloss on top if you want. This is in the colour Fire Coral. It's what I've got on now, but I'm afraid you can't see it. No, I'm just making it worse. But it's a really kind of wearable colour. Really pretty. So yeah, like that, recommend that. That was £1.50. The only thing is I've only had it a couple of days and the writing's starting to come off. And that really annoys me because I kind of like the silver writing, but never mind. Okay, right, that's next. The next is the Elf Super Gloss Lip Shine SPF 15. This is £1.50. This is in the colour Goddess, and I love it. I think it's such a lovely colour. I'm not going to swatch it for you because you can't see in this with this camera. But it's one of my favourite colours of lip gloss that I've got. Again, a really wearable colour. You could wear this in daytime and get away with it. And the taste is like, it's really strange. At first I wasn't sure if I liked it, but I sort of kind of grew to like it. At first it reminded me of when I was a kid, where you used to get these sherbet dib dab things, sweets, sherbet, and that you used to get packet with orange and orange and strawberry sherbet, and it reminds me of the orange sherbet. To begin with, it did, and then I read that I think it was supposed to be a grape flavour, and then I thought, oh, hang on a minute, it actually reminds me of those grape drinks that you get, the fizzy black grape drinks you get. So yeah, I've really like it. I kind of, it's really nice. So I've actually ordered a couple more of these because I think they're awesome. For £1.50, they're really good. The next thing I got was the Elf cream eyeliner in black. I've never actually, well, I have used the cream eyeliner before, but it's always been a bit messy. I've found it really messy, just not kind of my thing. So because this was quite cheap, I thought I'm going to try it. I've got it on now. Goes on, you can't tell because I've got my lashes on, but it goes on really, really smoothly, and it stays all day. So I can't recommend that high enough. Plus, you get, I can't find it. Sorry, I can't find it. You do get a little brush with it, which is really good, but I can't find it. And I had it right next to me, which is really annoying, but never mind. Yeah, buy this. It's really good. And the next thing I got was an Elf lip stain pen, and this is in Crimson Crush. I might swatch this. I might be able to swatch this so you can see. No, of course you can't. Oh, the tip's softer now. When I first got it, the tip was really hard, and I found it difficult to put on my lips. But swatching it now, it's gone a lot softer. So maybe it was just because it was the first time I used it. Because I just found it quite, not painful, but just a bit awkward to put on my lips. But it seems to soften a bit now. It didn't stay all day, but I'd been eating all day and drinking, and but for an evening, I'm sure it'd last an evening. So yeah, these are good. These are £2.50, so these are slightly more expensive than the other range. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'd get any more, but I'm quite happy with this. I'll use it. And the last thing I got was my trusty old e.l.f. defining eye colour. I still love these. I always go on about these. This is in butternut nut. Sorry, you cannot see the colour. This can maybe. This is a really quite natural palette. You can't really see. I've got it on now. Yeah, I always love these palettes. They are a little bit powdery, admittedly. They do need a primer because they're not hugely pigmented, so the primer kind of helps it bring it out a little bit and helps it stay. And if I put this on without a primer, it's gone pretty soon. But otherwise, if you know, obviously for primer, I use an e.l.f. primer, or I've got Urban Decay, whichever one you know. Oh, there's plenty others out there, but yeah, for £1.50, and you've got all your colours in there to create many different eye looks. So yeah, love this. Certainly be using this quite a lot, especially because it's kind of a more natural look. So yeah, that is my review. Oh no, hang on, nearly forgot something. e.l.f. high definition powder, brilliant. Buy it, it is so good. This is a bit more expensive. This is £6, but it just it mattifies the skin, and it just, I love it. It goes on really nicely. This is the clear one. I think you can get others, but they're not in stock. But this is amazing. You just in a black, excuse me, in a black tub, and it comes with a little puff. I don't use the puff. Ooh, it's a little bit messy too, but yeah, it comes with a little puff. And then I just, you can't see the powder in there. Yeah, see the powder in there. And you just buff that on at the end when you finish your makeup, and it just mattifies it. It just and smooths everything out. Oh, it feels so nice, really good. So I like that, and definitely worth purchasing. So eventually, sorry about that. That is all I bought. I'm just waiting for another haul. They had 30% off last night, so of course I had to buy some more. I cannot buy any more after this because my husband will kill me. But I will do another haul when I get my new other stuff. I'll do a review again. Sorry if this has been not very interesting, or I don't know. I just kind of babble on a little bit, so I do apologise, and I really do apologise about the camera. So yeah, as always, I love e.l.f. products. In fact, that's kind of 90% of my makeup collection right now. And I'm getting more. Okay, so I think that's about it. I'm going to sign off now. So thanks a lot for listening, and I'll see you later. Bye.